All right, you lovely little lichlings. We're on the.
All right. So last time, we were on the island of what's his name, the rich dude, Mallory Gilderoy, for his 100th birthday. He is a half elf, and he is known for being a merchant around the area of Mel River. And there was some murder going on, some mystery going on. You guys solved a few things here and there. You investigated the murder of Hess Artario, as well as Elise Emergine, who he was having an affair with. And you guys discovered that it was none other than the Nine Lives Collective, something like that, traveling collective of entertainers, and they were in fact doppelgangers. And as they were caught by Lady Fardasher, they changed quickly into two of you, to frame you for the crime and then hopefully get away. Unfortunately, they did not get away, and they just are going to try to blame it on you. And you guys caught them, and you fought, and you killed Sir Archibald Calico and captured who is it? Gascan Dan and Tabby Fang. And you killed Rex McCoy, and Harissa Tanner explained that Sir Archibald Calico was actually her father that she never knew, but as soon as she found out about the plot that the doppelgangers were going to take over the businesses of Hess Artario as well as Mallory Gilderoy, she decided to put a stop to that by poisoning her father. Which you guys kind of put a halt to that. If Sir Archibald would have died, well, that would have been the end of it, hopefully. But you guys solved the mystery. You are in Mallory Gilderoy's graces, and you have proved yourself amongst the elite of Mel River, or at least a good portion of the elite among Mel River. And to get that kind of good grace is exactly what you needed to get a audience with the current Chancellor of Mel River. Now, if you recall, the Chancellor was extremely sick. However, while you guys were on the island, he did not look sick at all. Interesting. None of you picked up on it, but that's okay. And he was having a conversation with one of the counselors, and Kertz was falling into that. He didn't get much information, but there's definitely some shenanigans going on under the table. And so you guys arrived back to Mel River late one day. You kind of made your way back to the what was it called? The P
P
Tavern.
Tavern.
Yep. And you're just kind of relaxing for the evening, just kind of collecting yourselves, maybe having a drink or two right before bed. But whatever you guys want to do before you retire for the evening, you're welcome to do.
I would like to make one point. Does anybody else find it weird that the doppelgangers of all of us to choose, they choose the lesbian couple? Like, how homophobic.
No one? Kurtz, what do you say to that?
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. I didn't think about it at the time.
Bunch of homophobes, which is very odd for theater people because they're like the most gay people I know. Bye. Jeremy's going to the bathroom, which is why.
Can he at least hear us?
I think so. Yes.
Oh, man. Having a good BM is like the greatest thing ever. Nothing more satisfying, especially while you're really high.
Inara, what are you doing?
Uh-oh. Inara, sick him.
Get out of my kitchen. What are you?
Inara's high too.
She's just licking the floor. Fucking weirdo. Stop it.
She's saying, clean the floor, damn it, or I'll do it for you.
No, that is not what she's saying. Gross. She wants to find any little crumb of food that she can eat.
Kaelor, what are you doing as you kind of settle down for the night?
I What do I do as I settle down? How's the whole cleanup gone from the whole fight scenes and all that,
What fight scenes?
or from the fight we were previously in?
Oh, that was
in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cleaned it all up. Again, Mallory was more or less happy that you solved and cleared him of his feeble mind. So, like, yeah, it's a mess, but he was okay with it.
Okay.
In terms of disposing the body, I think they just kind of dumped it off the side of the island.
fuck that.
Even
Oh,
did a proper burial?
actually, when they're about to do that, can I have that?
The guards look at you like, and then look at Mallory. Why?
I need some dust.
You need what?
Dust.
Dust.
Yeah. See, like this. And I wave around the dust of the little vial I have that has the dust of my previous victims.
Mallory looks at you, looks at the rest of you, and kind of waiting for the rest of you to respond.
Are you surprised? This man has a necklace made of fingers, and none of you have
Don't bring attention
commented
to
on it. Do we
Well-
look like a super fun rainbow sparkle city group?
I just thought that was like, I mean, it's all covered in hair, and I thought he just had a lot of chest hair.
Yeah, right. That one, as I point to Elora, wears different people's heads on occasion. So
And while we're making strange requests, is it possible that we could take the bodies with us?
oh yeah, Barry's hungry.
Well,
And
you're gonna have to fight Kaelor for it, apparently.
Oh, I thought he was asking for dust.
Well, I was going to use disintegrate on them to make more dust, because that's how I fuel the new 9th level spell I have, is the dust of disintegrated people.
Oh, is it consumed on use?
Yeah, that's the component that's used for. So basically, that's part of the reason that I have 2 other disintegration spells
Okay.
on the way up to that.
Were there 4 dead people, right, Jesse?
I know there's 2. What about the other 2?
Oh, right.
Because
No,
of Hessatario. No, yeah, Hess is going back with Lady Dasher.
no.
and
Sorry, I meant of
Elise-
the troop, but we let 2 of them live and turn them in. Right?
That is correct. And the nobleman and noblewoman, they are going back to the family.
Yeah, but they don't need their bones.
I'm sure the last thing that the family wants is an open casket.
Oh, yeah.
Funeral with no bones.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
you
I,
just put sticks in there and
prop up the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
mean,
that's a
look, all the
component you
background-
need, then I would say go ahead and use it. I need 3 bodies anyway, so I'll just get them in another.
The whole reason I asked was because we were just literally about to toss them over the side.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't really seem to give a shit about those particular bodies. Think of it as magical cremation.
Well, now I kind of want Hess's bones.
Just to say you have them.
Yeah.
Yes, give them the troops' bodies, I guess, but the nobleman and woman are headed home to the family.
All
So,
right.
what do we see as Kaelor does his thing?
Kaelor, walks over, points his finger at one body, and then we're just gonna go. Where is it? Ah, yes. Disintegrate, and then disintegrate.
Can those dead bodies make a dex save for me,
Jesus.
Jesse?
Christ, 87. 13d6 plus 40. Holy Jesus. Yeah, they disintegrate without question.
Okay. And I'll add a disintegrate working spell slot, so that's it.
How'd the guards look after that?
Horrified. Actually, probably not that horrified. It just kind of disappears, and there's just dust left over, like a small pile. So it's not that horrific.
I don't
It's
know.
just,
That's pretty high level magic. You probably don't see that.
That's true. That is true. They're probably more in awe of the magic.
Whereas we're all casual about it. Like, yeah, this happens all the time. When we get back to shore, I'm going to I guess book Cinna into a day spa where she can
All
hang
right.
out quietly and not play with.
All right. She does go to a very nice spa. It's going to cost you around 50 gold pieces. And the spa is actually known for its beautiful music, as well as they take this type of seaweed that they gather in the bay area. That they let it dry and then they slowly burn it, and it gives off this very, very nice scent that also makes people generally lightheaded and feel very good inside. Just a very good feeling. Definitely makes you a little high.
Sweet. And Cinna's getting high then.
All right.
All right.
The
Well,
rest of you?
what's the next step we have here for these counselors and our mission here?
Isn't we just meet with the Chancellor? Or is that later? Or are we doing the prisoner?
I don't know that we haven't gotten our invitation with the Chancellor yet. I know that your mother was working on that. We're also supposed to be meeting with other counselors and whatnot. Although we did just earn the favor, so I don't know that that's something that's happening today. We cannot hear you. We could hear you when you were outside. Did you switch back to push to talk? Something
Oh,
something
no.
like Cuckoo with Rhiannon.
Always Mondays.
Hear a lot of movement.
I think that movement is.
Oh, get that dog.
Well, while she's figuring that out there, yeah, I guess for now we'll just go back to our hotel accommodation.
All right. You guys head back to your hotel accommodations, and it's a quiet night. It's like a weekday. Not much going on. There's a few individuals in the tavern, but otherwise, they are not. They're not bothered by you, and you're not going to bother them unless you want to. But if there's not anything you want to do else for the night, you are welcome to go take a long rest and try to find Lady Vianola in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, there
This-
she is.
okay, thank you. Sporelina is gonna go to the bar at the P Tavern where and let the barkeep know I handed your bottles with explicit instructions directly to Mallory Gilroy. Just so you know.
That's fantastic. I really appreciate it, miss. I hope that it will lead to more customers for sure. At least, exports or something.
Yeah, I mean, they're delicious and fun, so I would say totally worth it. I
How
can't
about a free
imagine.
sample?
Sure.
Last celebration. There you go.
Yeah, I will say that I kept one of the bottles of the Dryad's Dew for myself. And I will have some of the fairy wine.
All right, and which one is that?
Oh God, I don't remember. Dryad's Dew is the
Confession juice.
no. Oh yes, Dryad's Dew is the confession juice. That was the one of them that I kept. I think the pixie one is the one that can make you dance.
I'm trying to find my notes. I can't find it immediately. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, I think hold on one second, wisdom save. I think Cinna is the one who wrote down all that they do.
Yeah, you are not affected this time around. You feel a little loose-lipped, but you're like, you know what's coming, you know what to expect, you know the feeling, and you know how to suppress it.
Right. I'm also going to hand Kertz a small black satchel. Here you go. Yeah, it's like it's like a little bag, basically. She hands you a little bag.
Okay, open the bag.
You see. Let me see. How much? You see 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Oh.
I have to pay you back, for like reviving me and such.
I just took it out of the party bag.
Okay, well, then you should keep this on you.
Cool. Thanks. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm in the corner with Kaelor, be like, "Oh my god, is it happening right now?"
Done.
Should get you 3 uses of, restoring my brain or somebody else's brain, or keeping somebody alive.
Kertz is very weirded out by this.
Why are you acting so weird?
Habit. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you are always kind of weird.
Jesse, is there a bard in the bar?
It's actually karaoke night.
Above a 50. Yep, there is.
Can I pay them 2 gold to go and play some viol between Kertz and Sporelina?
Sure. Do you want it to be like a waltz, or do you want it to be more lovey, or like what are you looking for?
Like budding love, just like will they won't shit they love.
Oddly specific.
He comes by Kertz and Sporelina as he says, actually, come back to me real fast.
Okay. I'll take another drink. Do you want anything, Kertz?
50-50. Higher than 50. No.
Okay.
I don't
Suit.
like this stuff. Makes me say things.
You could, like drink something other than the dryads do.
Oh, they have other stuff?
Yeah.
Then yes.
I will give him a glass of the pixie wine. Which you do have to make a wisdom save for. Still. I think you're good.
Yeah.
It makes you dance, so it would just.
The bard comes around as you drink your drinking, and he just begins singing, "Gather around, all ye merry folk, and listen to a tale I spoke of 2 young hearts so different and kind, yet together they found love intertwined." And he looks at both of you, kind of like raising his eyebrows in a knowing look. "She was a maiden of mushrooms, a beauty that bloomed in the forest's
fuck
bosom.
is happening?
He was a mercenary, rough and tough, yet his heart was gentle, his love enough. They met one night in this very tavern, and there their love began to pattern. A smile, a laugh, a gentle touch," and he touches Kurtz's chin. "Their heart melted.
My ring hand.
Love's fired sparks as such." What'd you do?
Pimp slapped him with my ring hand.
Do it. Try unarmed. The DC is probably like a 12. 19. Oh yeah, you smack him as he looks to Elora, waiting.
No,
like he's-
Elora's gone. Elora's gone. As soon as this dude started spouting poetry instead of playing an instrument, she just fucking left.
Oh, he's playing the instrument too. He's also.
No, yeah.
doing
As soon
that.
as he started spouting, she's like, "Oh, this motherfucker's got a tongue on him." She just walked away.
Okay, let's not get violent towards the bard. Who paid you?
Oh, the lovely lady redhead. She said that you two were in love.
So glad. Thank you so much. How much did she pay you?
Oh, just 2 gold pieces.
Here's 5 gold to never talk to me again.
Very
I
well.
also want your money.
Make an intimidation check.
Not good. Get the fuck out.
There's natural 20. I'm sorry for the embarrassment, and he gives you 10 gold pieces.
I want all your money.
That is all my money.
That's a lot
Alright,
of money.
give me
to
your
some-
pants.
Give me your what?
Pants. Want your
My
pants?
pants.
Yeah, keep the money. I'll take your pants.
Sir, I could not. And he begins walking away.
Oh, it is your
Alright.
mic making that weird sound. Like it's only partially connected. Is everybody else hearing that, or just me?
Yeah, we can hear
I'm
it.
hearing it.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can rectify it. Talk amongst yourselves, brother.
Yeah. Kaelor and Kertz, are you doing anything?
That was an awkward situation. Why is it always bards?
Kaelor?
Wait, I don't understand the question.
Less question, just observation on the bard. And I guess technically Elora for instigating.
Eh. That's bards for you.
Still a little bit upset he didn't give me his pants. They were nice pants. Been looking to upgrade.
I mean, normally bards seem pretty excited to get their pants off.
Is this better or worse or do the same? I don't know.
Sounds about the same.
Yeah.
None of the noise.
No, the feedback.
Yes.
So Sporelina is all sorts of shades of blue right now. And she just kind of puts her hand in her head and she goes, maybe I should just go to bed. I think that might be a great way to go to bed. I'm so sorry, Kertz. I don't know what that was about, but I will beat up Elora tomorrow. And I am going to go to
Mean
my
you
room
can
of
try.
shame. I don't have to touch her to beat her up.
Barry's already
Yeah.
in there, and he's made a blanket for it.
Yeah, Barry's been my sleeping buddy because room of shame.
All right. Anything else before anyone else goes to bed?
Nine.
All right. You guys go and take a long rest. Don't need to spend a ration. You spent it when you went to the tavern. But otherwise, you wake up feeling well rested after everything that happened on the island, and it's a brand new day. What do you guys want to do?
Should we reach out to your mother then?
Yes. I don't know. I just kind of assumed she would show up. Sure. Yes.
Yep.
Well, you're gonna have to probably go to her house because your sister's the only one of you that can telepathically communicate.
Speak of the devil.
Perfect timing.
Cinna, what do you say to sending to your mother to get her to come to the tavern?
I don't know. Oh dear God, I don't know.
How
Just
about we
like,
start with
hey, mom,
this?
come
Welcome
to
to the
town.
game.
We're
How
wait.
about-
I was
let's
gonna
go.
say I was not prepared for this.
How about
Oh,
we start
God.
with this? Hi, Sam. How are you?
I'm stressed
Why are you stressed?
because we had 3 people out with COVID today. 2 of them, and well, no, we did have 3 people out with COVID. One person had a flat tire and couldn't, because we've been getting a lot of frozen ice or frozen rain. Could not get a mechanic to come and help until the afternoon, so they were out for all day. So I've been working 2.5 people's jobs today and most of the week.
Sounds like a management problem.
Well, we're a small company, and one of our people is she went on vacation, and then
Ah.
another person also went on vacation.
Sounds like you
And
need a raise.
yeah, it'd be nice. I'm just very stressed right now. Also took care of my dog, or my parents' dog, this weekend. Apparently she is a fan of my brother's dog in small quantities and was very eager to leave him. My brother took care of her during the week. And what else? My bridesmaid's dress came in way earlier than I thought it was going to be here, so that's kind of nice. And my earbuds died on me, so I had to go and buy a new pair of those. And yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to think of what to say to my mother. I don't know.
Okay, not a problem.
Sorry.
All right. So you guys were
Give
just
me
in
like
the
10 minutes to figure something out.
Sure. 10 minutes. Go. All right. So Cinna messages her mother, says, "Get over here," and within the a short amount of time, Lady Vianola arrives as she looks at you and just says, "Well done. Didn't think we'd ever see you guys make such a splash in the city that easily. Very proud of you all."
Why is nothing loading?
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Sorry.
We want to. No, it's fine. It's everybody. Everybody's really quiet today. I just don't want to keep driving. This is kind of your guys' like plot line.
No, I know, but
So-
like nothing's loading on my computer is the problem.
Mummy? Mama? Mama.
my
Can you hear
God.
me, Mama?
Kaelor is the baby.
Yes, I'm right here. Yes, Kaelor.
Oh, she is here. I thought we were still waiting on the telekinesis.
Oh, she arrived after Cinna called.
Oh. Um,
Mom, get over here. We figured out the murder mystery.
Oh, she
And we
was
might
there.
have
She
gone-
knows.
so?
We need to talk about political espionage.
Right.
Get to the P.
Okay, I have some information for you. And as she begins to say this, Elora, make a dex save.
Why is this not loading?
I knew she was vigorously typing to you in secret.
Who says it has anything to do with that?
I know my wife.
That tone of voice.
21, Sporelina.
Just barely saves.
A bunch
Okay,
of
first of all, that's a
vines.
spell save DC, not a deck save DC, unless you're casting something.
Yeah, she
I'm
is.
casting something.
Oh, okay.
You see a bunch of vines immediately like shoot out from the area, especially from this place is covered in vines, but you've never seen the vines move this quickly, and it just makes you jump up immediately. But luckily you jump out of the way before they grab you.
She's gonna keep trying. Listen here, you sultry little red-headed bitch. You know what you did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the bird sung like a canary. And also,
Yes, I did.
Not you. I hope your spa night was great. But your lover here is going to be harmed by me. Whether she likes it or not. I'm just gonna start just like throwing rocks and having vines just like slap her until she admits. You better admit what you've done.
Barry's gonna intercede and just start pulling the vines out of the floor, which is gonna just
Barry?
keep doing damage to the tavern that we're.
I'm
Hey,
just
hey,
sipping
what's
on a
going on?
whiskey, just enjoying this.
It's in the morning, but okay.
I don't care.
Breakfast whiskey. Everyone needs one.
Okay, fine. It's a mimosa.
Oh, perfect. I had a mimosa this weekend. It was great.
In my defense, I didn't know he was gonna start espousing poetry. I just asked him to play some music.
Music specifically at me and Kertz?
Well, I said, there's people in the room. Maybe play some, music, and he played some music. It's not my fault that he went and talked.
Another vine just comes out and slaps her in the face. You speak the full truth.
First of all, I saved, so they ain't slapping me in the face.
They're not grasping you and they're not doing damage, but they are slapping you.
I'm karate chopping them out of the way with my cool skills.
Or if you're casting another spell, she can make another save.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I will.
God.
Do another deck save.
Kertz, Kaelor, do you want a mimosa?
Oh, for the love of God! Have
Um,
you ever?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one for me, please. As your
Okay,
mom
here you
steps in.
go.
Ooh, lovely.
This is mostly champagne.
I love it. This is the good stuff. It's the good champagne, right?
Really? I would never give you anything but the best, mother. Come on.
Perfect. Lovely.
Uh,
All right. Are you two done?
No, let him go on. It's usually me in that situation. This
I was
is
gonna
cool.
say let's let Sporelina have her emotions because this
Or-
is good
Or as,
to
or
let
as
them
this
out.
bard would have called it, champagan.
Well, if you two are all done, I
Where's
guess
the
we can-
apology, Elora?
I can't apologize for asking a bard to make music.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do an insight check because he specifically said she said that we were in love, and
I said budding love, like, will they, won't they? This is literally what I said, but you weren't.
It is. I guess roll a persuasion.
I'm gonna need more than one mimosa.
You know what? We might have to push the meeting to tomorrow.
At this rate,
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay. Sporelina, you believe him.
I don't know who to believe. Thank you very much. And I just walked
whoop.
past Elora, and I'm like, I need some air. And Barry, you could stop with ripping up the vines. I'll fix this when we get back tonight. And Sporelina just walks outside.
I'm gonna
Well-
repeat what she just said to the bartender and let them know, hey, we will take care of this when we get back.
Wonderful, great. All right.
Sorry.
Hey,
It
we
And
is
I'm gonna
fine.
take one more I'm gonna take one more mimosa for the road.
All right. So, you guys head out with Lady Vinola. As I was saying, so you did wonderfully over the weekend, and I am very proud of you. I guess the question is we want to meet with the counselors or chancellor as soon as possible, but there is something else that came up, and I'll get you your meeting with the chancellor as quickly as possible. But do you remember the wizard that we were talking about, the one that is currently a prisoner? Parker Van
Walker?
Horn.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, Parker.
Well, seeing as it's been an ongoing investigation, it's been very difficult to um, get into his studio apartment, and the guards have not been very helpful in releasing evidence because obviously it's an ongoing investigation. But recently, as of this morning, they have allowed investigators to enter the apartment if they have the approval of the council. And I was able to get approval for you. Now, I don't know what you're going to find in the apartment. I don't know what he might have, but we're looking for evidence, anything that links him to any of our council members, like Dane. Now, of course, if Dane already got his investigators in there first, then, well, they may have taken away some evidence, but maybe there's something that you can gather from the apartment.
If there's anyone of us
Okay.
that's decent at that, it's your daughter, and of course the moody one who just walked out.
Shut up, Elora.
I was
You're
gonna
not
say
there.
it's probably not helping that you're calling her names.
Well, she's not here.
But still. Anyway, yeah, I could definitely go and look at it and see what we can find. Can't guarantee much, especially when you do mention that Dane's probably already had his men go and sniff through there and ruin plenty of good evidence, but we'll see what we can find.
All right. Well, here is the address to the apartment, and see what you can find, and I'll get you your meeting with the Chancellor as soon as I can. But just be careful. Parker was not exactly a stable man, as you recall, and I don't know what you're in for. So just be careful.
That's always reassuring.
Yes, of course. When she leaves, I'm gonna turn to Kertz and be like, did you not say that you had a little run-in with the Chancellor?
Yes.
Why? You wanna tell us about it? We didn't really have a chance to talk about it.
It honestly wasn't too much. He was talking to some guy for about, I don't know, a couple of seconds. I can't remember if I recognized him or not.
Are you asking Jesse?
Oh, were you
Yes.
asking me? Got it.
Well, I was
Um,
also searching notes, but yes.
Let me go back to it. Yes, I did mention who it was. It was the one that sounded Arnir Nahazar. Arnir Nahazar.
Yeah, I definitely messed up that spelling.
But was it close?
Not even close.
Oh, did I give you a different one then?
Perhaps I have Damtalk.
Okay, Domtalk was another one. Okay, yeah. Maybe it was Domtalk then. Arnir was the one when you guys were headed away from the ballroom that you were like talking to the Chancellor, and he was there with them talking to the Chancellor. But I don't think you interacted at that point. But in his room, yes, Domtalk I think was the one in his room. All right, and that's Domtalk Recorel, and I'll just copy and paste that.
Who is
for
it?
you.
A member of the council?
Indeedly, he is a council member.
So that begs the question, why is the Chancellor locking himself away pretending to be sick if he's really just rolling machinations in the background?
It might not be the Chancellor that's sick. I mean, it stand-in that is sick, or it is the Chancellor, and I don't know.
I mean, we did just...
Do you think he's faking it? Like, to get out of the position? Because he knows shit?
Or the real Chancellor is sick and someone's faking being the Chancellor.
Maybe.
I mean, we did just have a run-in with 5 shape changers, so it's not, out of the wheelhouse of being normal.
Is Parker a shape changeling?
I wouldn't put it out of question.
History
You
check.
might. Could I assist?
Both of you, yeah. Whoever has proficiency.
That would be this.
Yeah, I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
If you fail, you can use it as a reaction. You failed. You need a 4. Wow.
God damn it.
Don't really remember. There's a lot of stories about Parker. Some are made up, some are like exaggerated, and others are somewhat true. So it's like kind of hard to tell what's the fiction and what's not.
I mean, he's kind of a fabled figure. Of town. You have a really hard time figuring out fact from fiction with him, unfortunately. But my gut's telling me he's not entirely human.
Yeah,
All right.
also, Dane, we met Dane at the party, and he didn't seem outwardly maniacal or greasy in any way. He actually seemed quite lovely. It's kind of
Yeah, so
perturbing.
do we.
That's true.
That's how he gets you.
He's got nice guy syndrome, is it?
Well,
I was gonna say actually, Sporelina didn't like him. She had her insight
check?
on him
Yeah.
was like pretty good, and she was like, "Ooh, you slimy little shit."
All right, well,
But-
should we gather our things and hit up this apartment? Is there anything else
Yeah.
you need to do in the city?
While you guys think about anything else you want to do in the city, let me describe the city to you with new stats that I have rolled up for the city using the stat sheet that I sent you all. You guys can, as you walk throughout the city going towards the address, you can notice that the fortifications of the city is not all that, intense. Like, yeah, there's a wall and stuff, but it's not like it doesn't seem like a well-protected city. You don't recall a large army in the city, and the navy really is non-existent. It's mostly merchant vessels. There is a guard that shows up occasionally, but they seem lazy and they don't seem motivated at all. They're just kind of hanging out, talking with each other in alleyways or out in the open market. They might see some stuff go on, but they can't be bothered with it right now unless it's really overt. So crime, it kind of does its thing. The guards, try to attend to it when they can, but otherwise they don't seem all that active in the city. And you all remember this from your childhood that they were pretty lax during your days while you were here. Now the markets, though, when you guys pass through some of these markets, there is so many different things going on, especially the culture and the art that comes out. We're talking sheets of music that plays the music for you. We're talking pictures that move after the individuals painted them, like caricatures of quick pieces of art that are made and that shows them laughing on the picture themselves. Again, beautiful pieces of art as well as music just coming out of these markets. You also notice that there is a lot of uh, arcana and things of arcane nature being traded here and there, spell scrolls and potions of things like that, especially things that come in from the harbor itself. The harbor, it seems, has a multitude of different species of of seaweeds and other growth and vegetation that people take out, and they seem to use them for spell components as well as elixirs and potions and other things of that nature. There is a little bit of mining as well, but it's mostly for things that are coming from the harbor itself, not necessarily from mountains or something. People apparently go diving and can gather like pearls and other things. And they manufacture a lot of different kinds of jewelry and beautiful different necklaces. And again, it all correlates to this beautiful art that is a part of the city. The culture in the city is pretty intense, but the markets are just bustling with trade and other things. Is there anything you want to explore while you're traveling through?
I'll say you guys see Sporelina making elaborate flower crowns for all the children, like balloon animals, but like just flower crowns for all the kids that come up to
Aw.
her.
That's adorable.
Uh,
Oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to peruse potions and see if there's anything interesting that we might want to get for.
Ditto.
Sure. Give me a potion check, an investigation check. And
Yes,
Senna,
a
what were you
potion.
going to say?
She said ditto.
Oh, ditto. I heard. Oh, okay.
I will grant a advantage to Cinna. I will help her look through potions.
What did you want? Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Not that she needs it.
Roll again, maybe.
Hey!
Jesus.
There we go.
Give me them good potions, Jess. Give me those under the shelf potions.
Cinna, as you go into some of the shops here, and they're beautiful small business type shops with the glass in the front, and you can like look inside, and it's so well lit and so well put together with tons of decorations and things. And you can see this one little tiny shop has these nice potions that are like behind the counter, and you ask them, and they have the typical things like potion of water breathing, potion of resistance, and then you're like, well, what about the ones in the way back? And you notice them like in the back room. There's like a door open ajar just barely enough, and you notice that there's more potions back there. And the shopkeeper just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Oh, you have a good eye." And they quickly go back and come back and bring it to you, and they say, "This one right here, it's a pretty nice one." And you can see that the potion is transparent liquid, has floating in it a silver sliver of a fingernail that looks to be of a giant. What type of a giant? It looks like the fingernail has got electrocuted. This is a potion of storm giant strength.
Ooh.
We can't hear you, Sporelina.
Something's wrong with your mic. You want me to get your headphones? All right, talk amongst yourself.
On top of that, they bring back another potion, and they say this is a potion of ultimate healing. It will heal you to maximum health. Period. No matter what the health, just maximum. Period. This right here is a potion of speed. And this one is a oil of sharpness, very useful for any of you combatants. And I'm looking for the last one. Where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, cool. I found it. And this one is a... It's not here. What the hell? All right. It's a potion of power. In other words, your next spell will do maximum damage.
Ooh.
That wording on the spell doing maximum damage again?
It lasts about 1 minute, and if you cast a spell and the spell hits, then you will unleash absolute hell upon whoever.
I wouldn't say this was a concentration spell. You know, something with an ongoing effect.
As long as it's within a minute, I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh no, actually, after you use it once, the potion dissipates. That's right.
Okay. So I was about to say, like, oh god, I can murder so many people with my disintegration orb.
So yeah, for the first attack, the first spell hit would do the maximum damage. Otherwise, that would just be incredibly crazy.
How much are we looking for some of these things?
Which one are you interested in?
Well, I want that one and that one and that one and that one. And what about the potion of storm giant strength?
Oh, that one there. I wouldn't let it go for anything less than 20,000 gold pieces.
You realize no one in this town is going to be able to afford that, right?
That's what you think.
It is a
There's
No
merchant
one-
that much
child.
gold in this town? Wait, how many gold are in a platinum?
10 gold to platinum. As you count up your change.
I huddle the brothers and do like just nonsense small talk of like, yeah, that just seems like way too much money. I don't think we need to spend that much money on this. It's not really worth it.
You can tell that she's waiting for you to haggle or bargain with her.
Like, you think that's even close to true? Because if that is, I'm kind of more interested in who can afford this.
I mean, in our
I was
party
gonna
funds,
say-
we have like 85,000 gold right now.
I know,
Uh,
but
I was just
in
gonna say we
reality-
haven't killed any dragons recently or anything like that, so we're not like super floating in it, but we're still pretty well off right
I know, but realistically, no one. And mind me asking what part of town we're in at the moment?
Excuse me.
Don't die on us, Jesse.
I'm trying not to. Let me go to the district just so I can see what it is. You are currently in the old market. This is kind of the uppity place. Yeah, you're in the old market. It looks like you're heading toward the Saints Wharf, which is where the
Okay.
address is saying.
Okay.
I want to try to see if she's just regular yuppie upcharging me, or she's full on trying to rip me off.
All right, insight
I
check
would like to assist with this.
with advantage.
All right.
Like, girlfriend, no one from this district's gonna buy this. You realize that?
Yeah, it seems like she is upcharging this by quite a bit.
Do we? I mean,
Like,
do we really want
Are we,
that?
are we talking like a little bit, or are we talking like an order of magnitude?
We're talking like 10 to 20%.
Okay.
So a couple, like 1,000 to 2,000, or 2,000 to 4,000. That's 10 to 20.
I just was asking about one of them, but did you see something you liked, Elora?
Well, I mean, the potion of power. I mean, this the storm giant strength. I mean, except for maybe with Kertz, like thanks to my belt.
We could always give it to Barry.
You would be surprised. It would only up him a little bit.
Really? Is there anything else anyone has an eye for?
Potion maximum health.
I could use some regular old potions of superior healing or similar.
Oh, sure. We have those, of course. Oh, it's called Potion of Maximum Power. But first time you cast a damage dealing spell of 4th level or lower, this one is not 4th level or lower. This one is 9th level or lower. That's why I couldn't find it, because I thought it was Potion of Power. It's a maximum power. As for the Potion of Healing, you said for Superior, they sell those for 5,000 gold pieces.
I mean, seeing as how often Kaelor's very low on health, I like to think that he imagines all of his purchases in quantities of superior healing potions. I might just like, I mean, that sounds really cool, but I mean, just think of all the superior healing potions we could buy, so I don't have to die again.
I would like to say, we actually in party funds we have over 70,000 gold pieces.
We're not letting that bitch lady know.
No, I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah, you all to be aware. In terms of how many superior healing potions she has +1. 1 + 1 = 2.
I mean, I could use 2. I'm down to Zilcho, so, you know.
They're 5. I mean, I think you could get like a better price for both of them if we buy both of them.
By both of the superior?
Correct. Yeah,
Yes.
I think you might be able to haggle down for a better price.
I
say?
think, yeah, I mean, I think you're kind of overdoing yourself on the price there a little bit, but I certainly think if we can bring it down a grand or two, then we'd have ourselves a deal.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
DC is tiered. Oof.
Oof. Damn, son.
I'm sorry, honey, but I can't really go any lower. It's 10,000 gold pieces for both of them.
Wait, 10? Oh, okay, not each,
yeah,
for both.
no,
okay.
it's not.
Yeah.
Did she give us a price for the Potion of
Kaelor?
Power?
Of maximum power?
Yeah.
She did not, but she said that she'd really. Not if you ask, she 10,000 gold pieces. Pretty much a nuke.
Kaelor,
It's a really cheap nuke.
You want to buck up 10k for 2 healing potions?
How much?
How about both the superior
10K.
healing, so both the superior healing potions and the potion of maximum power for 17.
Roll a persuasion check.
Dropping
Okay.
a
I
lot
want to
of
give
money.
her some bardic inspo.
So, a 9th level Disintegrate would be 154 damage.
What's your
Yeah.
bardic? Is it a D12?
Yep.
All right, that is a 27. And Elora, I don't know if you still have your GM on for a reason. You can turn that off if you want.
Thank you.
So 27. 17,000 you say for both Supreme and the maximum power potion?
Yes.
I think I could go away with that. Yes, I agree. Thank you for moving some merchandise around.
Well, of course. And we'll pull that from party fund.
Okay. Does anyone else need one of the healing potions, or am I taking both of them, or what are we
I
doing
think
with
you
those?
need them the most.
I'm a squishy boy.
You are a squishy boy. It's okay. The squishy runs in the family.
Speak for yourself.
If I didn't
wait, sorry.
have my, go for it.
How much was it?
17k.
17k.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I have to go kill a dragon or something after this. We're not. I don't think we're getting paid for this gig with your mother.
Probably not. Maybe passively if we really wanted to, but
Well, I mean, the dividends we're going to earn on the Olympic sales alone, I think, is really going to set us.
God, it better be.
Listen, I know a lot of places when they have the Olympics, they actually lose money. So,
Well, we don't pay for the venue. That's all. Halath taking all those expenses. We're taking the
course.
merchandising.
Very plushy.
they're gonna charge you
Oh,
for advertising.
Barry's gonna be the mascot of the Olympics.
Yay!
Ridiculous.
Oh, I love it.
Where do you guys head off to now?
We're going to the war.
I
All right.
guess.
Kaelor, you gonna say something?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's kind of a side thing, but while we're on the shopping spree, we never fleshed out whether that not the orb of destruction, but the Blackfire spell, its components a dust from an immortal vampire. Is that something that's like there's no price listed in the book we pulled it from, so am I just like dropping some gold each time I use that and using the component pouch, or is that something where I need to go like pre-get that, like the disintegrated humanoid dust?
Does it say if there is gold next to it, a cost to it?
No, there
Does it
generally
say
doesn't
that
seem to be
Does
in
it
the
say that
black
it
staff.
consumes it?
I'll have to check on
Yeah,
that.
that's the general rule. If it doesn't get consumed and it doesn't have a gold price, then it's covered by the component pouch.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha. I will look that up.
All right, sounds good. And also do a Control F and just see if anything requires, like it says consumed.
It's not a textable, searchable PDF.
I bought it, so it should be.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Not the version I have.
Yeah, I sent you all my version. I bought you all copies.
The version I have is all like picturified. It's like the workaround I use where I make the PDFs into pictures and they convert the pictures into a PDF so people see the locked code that they have to follow.
You're definitely wrong because we definitely don't steal PDF.
Moving on. So you guys head off to the Harper Van Horn's abode, and yeah, so you guys, as you approach the wizard's apartment, you notice that it is located in a bustling section of the city with a constant flow of people and merchants going about their daily business. The building itself appears to be a tall, narrow structure with a winding staircase leading up to the wizard's abode. You look down the alleyways and such, and you can see that you're not far from the harbor or the bay where a lot of merchant activity and ship activity is currently happening. You can hear the bells and the yelling of sailors as they are off in the distance, just kind of going about their thing. But is there anything you guys want to do? You guys going in?
But I hate doing this. I guess I'll do. Can I look out to see if anybody's watching the play?
Make
I
a
have
perception
terrible
check.
perception.
Do you tell anyone to help you with this?
I will help.
I just don't.
Sorry.
I just feel like every time I want somebody to make a perception check, I don't feel like it's super in character to be like, hey, somebody look around and see if there's people watching. Like, so I'll just do it.
Okay. All right.
Is this building made out of stone?
This building is indeed made out of stone.
Sporelina's just gonna go to the side of it and then meld into the stone.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
As you do, Sporelina, you enter the bottom part where again it's a staircase, a spiral staircase up to the abode. You can see there's other rooms, but they seem to be like different sections of like for laundry or refuse or not meant for living. Is
Boring ass shit.
Yeah. But otherwise, as you step inside, the air is heavy with the scent of arcane magic. You see the stairs in front of you, and you can kind of smell the place a little bit more. It smells like mold, as well as just sticky socks.
Okay. I'm gonna think meld with stone.
lasts for 8 hours. So I'm gonna push just my head out and I say, "Psst, let's go," and then I come back in.
Oh,
Okay.
she made the wall liquid, and I'm just gonna walk at it and just boom.
That was actually Sporelina's revenge.
Would anyone like to come with me?
And
I was just gonna unlock the back door for them for the rest of them.
She opens the back door.
were you going somewhere else, Kurt?
Technically, yes. But also technically, no.
All right.
You're
Well,
sure
I
the
will.
rest of the
I'll send
class?
Barry with you then.
Can I bring Perry?
He's
Why don't you bring your
currently a
brother?
medium humanoid right now, due to extensive compression technology.
That sounds wrong. Sure. Yeah, I'll bring Barry. This is etherealness, so I can look literally inside the walls.
All right. And can you like see through them, or like you have to poke your head through and kind of see it?
I am on the ethereal plane, and I would ignore all objects and effects not on the ethereal plane. So, like, I could stand in between a wall and look like in the wall.
All right. As you go and try to go into the wall, you bang your head against the wall.
That's what I thought.
I was gonna say, you really think it's gonna be that easy?
Kind of.
And you look at the wall, and it is not able to be seen through. It is very much opaque, and with a light shimmer to it. You see that there's probably some sort of arcane protection around this building.
I'm sorry, I don't remember if there was a roll done on this earlier this session. I think we did rolls for this when we first started this quest line. Parker is like he's like an anarchist, like terrorist kind of.
Yeah, he was a very, very powerful mage. And apparently he had a psychic break, and he terrorized the realm, slaughtering citizens and random acts of spell-infused violence. He locked a bunch of people in a stone temple. He gave parents dreams and nightmares about them killing their children. He was served something at a nice restaurant, and instead he felt insulted, so he animated every single knife and fork of the establishment and killed all the staff and people. He caused a blight storm on all the farms nearby Mel River, and as the mages tried to gather to expel Parker from their ranks, he anticipated this and delayed Fireball and immolated all of them. And he is currently in prison, which he volunteered. He surrendered himself and is currently at the prison in the sky above the harbor.
None of that makes any goddamn sense. I am highly suspicious of this.
He's
Like-
going to cause the stupid prison to fall from the sky, I swear to God.
My other thought would have been that he thought he was going insane and he thought putting himself in prison was the safest bet, but are you guys coming in?
Yeah.
Unlock the door.
Yeah, we'll slightly head upstairs, although I am concerned that there may be magical traps lying.
I mean, obviously this is because of the MIA, the Magic Intelligence Agency's secret MK Omega program. That's obviously what happened. None of y'all know the truth.
Did you just make that up on your own?
Yes.
That's
What?
amazing. I'm adding that.
The MIA,
No!
they subvertedly disintegrated King Kennedy, didn't they?
Oh my god. All right, you guys step upwards and continue inside, and again you get that air. The air is heavy in the scent of arcane magic, and actually I need to change the music real fast. And we're gonna go
Sporelina
there.
cast Find Trap.
All right, got it. You see that there are scrolls and books are scattered haphazardly throughout the room. with strange symbols and sigils adorning the walls. On the walls themselves are just the symbols of just a mad wizard. Symbols, arcane sigils, all over, scribbled here, there, ceiling, ground, everywhere. It is clear that this apartment serves not only as a place to live, but also as a workspace for the wizard's magical experiments. You see, scattered about the floor are many, many books, some of which you can quickly read really fast. The Tome of Arcane Incantations, a book about necromancy, the Codex of the Elements, the Book of the Planes, the Grimoire of the Dark Arts, and as you approach the wizard's desk, you notice that there are a few notes scrawled hastily on a scrap of parchment. One reads, remember to stock up on dragon's blood before the next full moon. Another note appears to be a list of ingredients needed for complex spells involving the creation of different animated objects. There are many spell components scattered throughout the apartment that mostly include a vial filled with what looks to be scraps of batwing, a sprig of some root, unknown root, a piece of a feather that is bright red, a jar filled with a mysterious green viscous liquid, a lump of silver ore, a handful of silvered hair, a bottle of what looks to be blood, but it is kind of glittery, a small bag of what looks to be dust, and a rare gemstone with a pulsing inner light. As you listen closely, you can hear the sounds of the city bustling outside, the constant hum of merchants hawking their wares, and the clang of metal as blacksmiths pound out new weapons, and the distinct sound of the ships docking in the harbor. There is still a salty tang of the sea that permeates the air, mingling with the aroma of exotic spices and herbs being sold in the marketplace. It is clear that this city is full of a lot going on, and here you are in this quiet, relatively quiet apartment that hasn't been touched in months.
Okay. I think I'm starting to finally learn my lesson and take advantage of this 8-hour duration. I'm gonna put mage armor on myself.
Can I gather up uh the spell components that are lying around, and together with the notes about spells that he was researching? And I'm just gonna look at Cinna and be like, I'm not really well versed in the arcane nature of these writings. Can you tell what spells specifically were connected to what components that he was gathering, or even like what spell would require that dragon's blood that he was looking?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Sorry, this is just very overwhelming. This is a lot of information. I'm assuming that's an Arcana check.
So what specifically are you trying to do?
We're trying to look at the connections between the spell components and what he was writing down, I think.
All right, make a Arcana check. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Also, if
DC?
this guy's only been in prison for a month, this place looks terrible, and he was just a terrible...
Several months.
Oh, okay.
Several months. It's probably close to 5 now.
Fun fact, actually, it looked way worse than this, and then I reread Jesse's text, and I was like, "Oh, only a couple months." So I had to like remove some of the stuff because
I
it
had
was
to
like,
clean up the apartment.
yeah, because otherwise it looked completely derelict.
And if you
Yes.
didn't think she had so much fun doing that part too, you'd absolutely be...
Yeah.
I would also like to say thank you very much, Ree. I texted you like with an hour and a half to go, and I was like, "Can you please do this for me?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's Sporelina's winning lottery ticket?
go pick them up after.
It's sitting in the Void Dragon's hoard.
Exactly.
Or I'll take a legendary item.
Like a Wabba stick?
Oh, the Wabajack. All right, so Kaelor, you were saying?
Oh, yeah, Sporelina, because you're much better at investigating than I am. That part's out of character. You know, do you think this is all just from when they came and took this guy in, or does it kind of seem like squatters might have been hanging out around here?
I don't know. I investigated and I did find traps just to make sure we're not about to blow ourselves up on accident.
You do detect traps.
Where do I detect them?
Does it tell you exactly, or does it just say it's within your radius?
Oh, I think maybe it just says within a radius. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or it tells me the nature of the trap.
Harmful.
That's not that, Jesse.
As well
That's
as
not helpful.
activating. Like it activates something. If triggered.
Okay.
As
there's
for
definitely
Cinna's Arcana
traps.
check, that Arcana check, it's there's like so much going on here. It looks like there are papers ripped out of books as well, and there's tons of scrap everywhere. It's really hard to put it all together. You can make a note of it, but like you're not gonna solve it right now.
Okay, can I also look and see if there's any pictures of any like people of good great importance like um chancellor group photos or anything of the sort that might have like, hey, like I'm seeing this same person in all of these pictures kind of thing.
Or a portrait on the wall with darts hanging
Yeah.
off of it.
All right. Before I get to you, Sporelina, what were you saying before?
I'm just gonna cast detect magic because that'll
Alright.
give me that'll give me an actual location.
All right. Go ahead and cast Detect Magic. Oh, I don't know why I was waiting. I was like,
Yeah, I
where's
don't
the
know.
roll?
Damn it, bitch.
You detect several things of magic scattered throughout these papers and such. Mostly, I don't know the magic. But you do detect illusion in this corner. And you detect enchantment. Looks to be right under the sink.
Okay. I will point all of these things out, and Sporelina will take out her cherry bomb red lipstick and carefully go and circle all the papers and or books that are glowing with magic.
Yeah, does it look like scrolls or anything?
They do look like scrolls.
Barry,
Oh.
don't drink the fruit punch underneath the sink.
Okay, I think they're just magical scrolls. So I'll pick one up and just see. If I blow up, I guess I blow up.
All right.
No.
Give me a d20, please.
I have mage hand. I could have picked it up.
You already picked it up.
Too late.
All right. Give me 1 second. You find the cool. You find the spell scatter.
Okay.
All right.
I think these ones are just scrolls. The other magic, I'm not so sure about.
You pick up another one.
Yeah, I'll start picking up the scrolls.
Oh dear lord.
And we'll see how it goes.
You pick up creation, the spell scroll creation. I'm sorry. Please roll a 2d20. Why did I even say that? Wow.
Jesus.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You find the mental prison scroll. And you find the guards and wards scroll.
These are like super weird spells. I've never heard of any of them. Because like none of them are druid spells. Like Sporelina wouldn't use any of these.
It's true.
Yes, they seem to be high-level arcana, which would track with the person we're thinking.
Well, and I'm trying to think of how they could be used together.
Oh, do you think it's like
Tedious.
Yes, maybe I should take a look at them. I definitely, I'm good at magic, right? That means I totally understand these things.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah, it's upside down, Kaelor.
Honestly, that's not a bad roll for what you've got.
the
me
worst
those.
wizard?
Give me those.
Sporelina, go to the secondary voice channel.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys, this guy is going to like do something with the prison. He's gonna make it fall, and oof. Guardian Force.
Poor Rhiannon's still having mic issues.
Oh.
I need to buy her a new headset.
All right, tell her to just go back to the regular thing, and I'll message her if she couldn't hear me.
Come back over here. He's just gonna message you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Well,
I just don't trust this guy.
does everybody want to stand on the other side of the room, and I'll have Barry open up the cabinet?
I'm down for it. I'm not excited, but let's do it.
Wait. Hold, please.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, I know. Somebody's calling me. Go away, Molly.
It's so mean.
Like, how dare you call me? Ew. Like, why are you? Sorry. I think I just. Yeah. What corner is that, Jesse?
This one right here.
Okay. As Sporelina is picking up these scrolls, like over here, she kind of peeks her head to the north and points to the corner, and she's like, some sort of noise is coming from there. Writing, maybe?
A noise is making. You hear the noise of somebody writing?
Yeah.
How dark is it?
There's plenty of light coming from the windows outside, so there's light. Sporelina, you hear the creaking of the floorboards.
I think somebody's now trying to move.
Okay.
I'll go
Barry's
over
gonna
there.
move up to here. Never mind. I thought he had blind sight, but I guess he doesn't. But I guess he's just gonna move over here, just for fun.
All right, I'm coming out. Don't harm me.
Giant golem comes walking up toward
As you
passive
see,
intimidation check.
Disapparating from his invisibility spell, you see this short little gnome-like creature, a forest gnome, barely taller than 3 feet, but whose confidence and impressive posture makes him seem a little taller, in robes of vibrant yellow that contrast sharply with the shock of red hair, full sideburns, tasteful goatee, and pale blue eyes, with 2 medallions conspicuously around his neck. I did not mean to startle you. Was already here. I heard someone come up, and I immediately decided to disappear for a moment just to observe the likes of who might be coming up here.
Inside check.
Yep.
So you're observing yourself, then, is what I'm getting at.
Well, I had some investigating to do, apparently, and you all are doing a
Apparently.
very good job as well. Yes, I am investigating the disappearances of how many people now? 12 individuals.
And that has something to do with Parker.
Absolutely. They all seem to have some sort of a connection with him, at least from what I could see. And as soon as this apartment was able to be investigated in by private investigators, I secured my visit.
So wait,
As for Kertz and Sporelina, you believe him for the most part.
so these people have gone missing since he's been in prison, or before he went to prison?
Before.
So you're like
Okay.
really behind the ball then.
I was
Yeah.
only hired recently.
Who hired you?
I would like to keep my individual clients a matter of business. It's
Barry,
nothing
break
too
his leg.
strenuous. No, don't you get close to me. And he holds this wand that looks to have a lot of different gems all over it. Different colored gems. We're talking like emeralds, amethysts, rubies, sapphires, etc.
Jeremy's other character knows all about this one.
And he
I
goes,
need him to make a wisdom save.
now don't you dare. We're going to roll initiative if you guys are casting and breaking legs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I was
Now.
trying to intimidate, but
We don't have to break his legs.
Shit.
As I
Not
say, it's really
breaking
good
his legs.
thing from rolling initiative.
Well, he's very slow, but Kaelor, you are talking. Go ahead.
Kaelor is trying to defuse the situation. No. He just talks that way. We're not breaking anyone's legs. No reason to start setting off sparks and fireballs and disintegration rays.
He is thoroughly intimidated at this point. Call off your dog. Call him off.
dog?
We'll call him off the minute you tell us who you're working for.
I never summoned my dog.
Wisdom save.
Okay, Barry, come here. Come here, Barry. I'm gonna have him sit like in a pile of books, and I'm gonna pretend like he can read as I'm handing him books to read.
He is now paralyzed.
2. All right. Ask him questions.
Can I pat him down?
You most certainly can.
I'll take the wand out of his hand too.
All right. You pat him down. He has 32 silver pieces, 18 gold pieces, a loop of several keys, one of which looks very fancy. The wand, obviously, and then, of course, his medallions.
Does he have any sort of private eye identification, or is there anything? Is that something we would expect?
Does he have a license?
No license of any kind that you can see.
Do his medallions look magical, or is it like a sign of a station?
Make an Arcana or History check. They most certainly look of magical nature, arcane nature, for instance.
Okay. I'll take them off of him, and I'll hold them. I'll hold his wand too, and I'm not like putting them in my bag or anything, but I'm just gonna hold them and step away from him.
Okay.
All right. Well, we didn't intend for this to get so hostile so quickly, but you can understand that there are other political parties in play that might want information to disappear from this apartment. So you'll understand if we're a little hesitant to trust.
He's currently paralyzed.
And we got a minute. Tie up his hands, and then release it.
Do you tie up his hands?
Yes.
He doesn't have any paperwork on him showing who he's working for.
You said that he was like scribbling. Was he writing?
Oh, good point. He was writing in his notebook, and it looked like writing descriptions of all of you and what you were talking about and what you were investigating. He was
Ooh. What else
Tearing
is
those
in
pages
book?
out.
Definitely tearing those pages out.
all right.
Sporelina just controls fire on them and just burns them. Rude. I mean, you did say I was slender and pretty, so
How did he describe Kaelor in this notebook?
he
How did
said
he describe
really
us?
stinky.
The dark and stinky one crossed the road.
Yeah, you know, typical stuff of Kaelor.
So there's nothing in there about like why he was hired or what if he was looking for anything specific in the apartment. Does it
Go
look
ahead
like
and
he
make an
just got
investigation
here like right before us or something?
check. Make an investigation check.
Can I
Before.
assist?
Okay. With that 16, you can like quickly go back a few pages, and you can see things like client asked to look for these several individuals who are currently missing, all linked together by Harper Van Horn, and it seems like he did lie. 6 of them did in fact die before Van Horn went to prison. Looking at the dates, but 6 disappeared after Van Horn
What?
went to
I thought the
prison.
guy's name was Parker.
Parker Van Horn.
Oh, okay.
On all the notes on his spells that he was working on, do any of them seem like they require a human body?
No, not necessarily, no.
Okay. I mean, because I remember him saying like dragon's blood and stuff, but that you don't need to kill a person to get dragon's blood. You need to kill a dragon.
Well, you could use people as bait.
As the spells wears off, I'm just gonna be like, so people have gone missing since he's been in prison. Why would he be implicated in their disappearance?
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. I was hired to try and solve whatever is going on, and that is exactly what I'm doing, but then I heard you come up and disappeared. Now, if I could have my effects back...
Did these people that disappeared did they disappear trying to break in here, or was it unrelated?
As far as I can tell, it did lead me here, as he's trying to, like, struggle with the untying, but he's still very much tied up.
Well, you know I'm more of the gut and bleed and ask questions later kind of person. I look to my more wise friends and say, what do you think? You trust him?
I mean, I don't trust anybody in this town, but
Generally speaking, I think private investigators are normally fine. I mean, sometimes they prey on the sad. I do think it is a little odd that he refuses to say who hired him. But I could understand privacy among professionals. I don't like the fact that he was writing our descriptions down, though. That's a little creepy.
especially
Just
if
doing my job.
I mean,
But
his
your job
occupation
does-
literally is professional stalker.
But your job's supposed to be finding people that are missing, not finding people that are also doing an investigation.
Listen, I'm trying to get all the clues that I can.
So are we. So who do you work
Mhm.
for?
So that sounds like we should be combining forces.
Indeed.
Is it someone on the
Maybe-
council?
But that requires some level of
Listen.
trust.
It does require some level of trust, and until I can determine just what you all are doing here, I still don't trust you. Now,
Right? Look
If
at us
you-
already getting along. You don't trust us. We don't trust you.
We have so much in common.
We could always play like my favorite game when me and my besties would get together. We would play Dare or Zone of Truth. We could always play that.
Again, why can't we just investigate this place together, find some clues, and then afterwards we can determine if we want to work together? How's that sound?
Sure. What have you found already?
I literally walked in, that must have been 5 minutes before you all. I was just looking at the scraps of paper. I noticed that there was some burnt pieces of paper over there, as he points to the fireplace.
I'll hand him back his stuff.
And I'm gonna go and investigate the papers in
Okay.
the fire.
As you untie
I'm not
him...
touching them.
Yeah.
But I will use Mage Hand.
All right, you cast Mage Hand, and it's mostly burnt pieces of paper. But go ahead and give me a perception check, because making heads or tails of the ink after it's been burned is pretty tough. Some things that you notice about this paper is it looks like this was a ledger for ordering supplies, and the last supply that you can make heads or tails of what it is looks like a lot of iron and carbon sources like coal.
What is he
Can I
casting?
see?
Blacksmithy McSteel spells.
Is there a date for this purchase?
Nope.
For this invoice?
It's all cut off. You can just see
God
like
damn
the
it.
ledgers, and you can just see steel and coal.
Well, that's entirely
I-
unhelpful.
New friend. Quick question. Do you know one where what suppliers there are in town for steel and coal? And then second, I will say that there is a magical aura coming from under the sink.
Well, the first answer to the question is, have you seen the docks? They bring in so many different kinds of merchandise, especially the Gilderoy estate. They bring in so many raw materials. But they're not the only ones. There's also Hess. There's also a lot of other minor types of companies that do it. But I would say the biggest ones are Gilderoy and Hess. Hess and Dasher, I should say.
Well, Hess is dead now, so we can't talk to him, but I guess we could talk to his wife.
How do you know he's
Well,
dead?
Widow.
How do you
Well,
not
we
know?
solved his murder.
Yeah.
We're a bit of
When did this
private
happen?
investigators ourselves.
What the hell? All right. Well, as for the sink thing, I have the ability to cast some spells. I could counterspell it, and I also have detect magic, but it seems like you did that yourself.
Well, if we
Probably should've
all want to...
questioned-
Sorry, go ahead.
Probably should have questioned the troop more. Now that I think about it.
Oh,
Well,
2 of them are still in custody.
Hmm.
I will cast Dispel Magic underneath the sink.
You'd have to see it to cast a spell magic, right?
I think it's just a spell within range.
Yeah, hold on.
Click it. Let's see it.
I am. Not counterspell. I'm dispelling magic.
I just want to make sure it's something you can see.
One
or-
action, one feature, object, or magical effect within range.
Shit.
And I
Alright.
know the magical effect is there.
All right.
I do have to roll for it if it's like more powerful than like a 3rd level spell.
It most certainly is.
Okay.
Wisdom roll.
Do I get proficiency or no? It's just a straight wisdom, right?
I believe so.
Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So it's your spellcasting, a d20 plus your spellcasting ability. modifier, which is like what, a +5 or 6?
Yeah, it's +5, but so it's just a straight wisdom roll.
Mm-hmm.
Not is it a 4th level?
As you attempt to cast Dispel Magic upon this entity, whatever it is, it triggers it. And you guys were probably standing back, so I'll give you that at least. And he, Constable, oh yeah, he introduced himself as Constable Grindlethorn Thistlespine the Guppy. But he kind of stays behind Barry as well. As Sporelina, you cast the Dispel Magic, but it does not work. And you see that under the sink, it opens up, and you can see that there's something under there. It's deeper than what a cabinet under the sink should be. But you walked up a bunch of stairs. There should be nothing under there, and you can see that it goes down.
Sporelina's gonna peer with her superior eyes.
You see 2 little silver things dart around you, and they're small. They're maybe about the size of like an earring. And as they fly, they swirl around the room before one of them settles down over here. Let me ping it. Over here, and then another one kind of settles down over here. And as Sporelina, you approach, you look down. You expect to see the spiral staircase that you guys came up, or at least the side of it or something. You do not see that. You see something completely different. It looks like it is a section that leads to a very smelly and flowing water, like a gutter, but underground, like the sewage.
Sewer? So I personally wouldn't have planned my home around a sewer, secret sewer tunnel drain, but I guess this guy did. Also, those silver balls are a little concerning. Something tells me you guys should not pass their threshold.
As you look at them, they look at you. They begin expanding and expanding and expanding until you see 2 very large steel creatures in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
One
Right.
looks like a 4-legged spined being. Another one looks like a spider-like being. And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, joy.
Oh,
Dad.
boy.
Love this song. All right. Who's Grindlethorn or the Gup gonna be standing next to you to give you guys a +1 to your spells? Who wants +1 to your spells?
I do.
Okay, he is now next to you. Your spellcasting DC is up by 1, and any ranged spell attack or melee spell attack are +1. All right. Sporelina, you see these creatures emerge. What are you doing?
Okay. We are going to. All right. Are these creatures metal?
They very much look it.
Okay. I am gonna point at the one down there, and I'm gonna be like, "Is it just you, or is it getting hot in here?" And I'm gonna cast heat metal on it.
All right, you are concentrating.
Is it concentration spell? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put a little red label on it. And what save is it, Con?
Yes.
17.
It fails. So it's gonna get and take some fire damage. I wanted to see if fire damage would work on these things, but we'll see. Okay, nice.
15 does 15 points of damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. And just doing this. -15.
Since it can't drop itself, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
All right, cool. It's going to look at Sporelina, and you are lucky that I'm not aiming it at the rest of you. And it is going to do its stunning roar as it shouts out in a very loud sound in a cone towards Sporelina. Make a Constitution saving throw. 22, you take half damage, so that is 19 points of damage. Make a con save, DC 10, for your concentration. You are good, you save, and that is its turn, I believe. Nope, it's going to, it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ooh, it's fast. It's going to corner you as best it can into the corner. What else can it do? I think that's all it can do. Also, it has advantage. I'm going to roll again for its con save. Sorry. 12. Never mind. Cool.
It rolled twice
Awesome.
anyway.
That's true. Kertz, is your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Big mean metal puppy. Big mean metal puppy.
Big mean metal puppy. Get attacked, and it will eventually roll. There we go. 19 to hit. This boy.
All right, hold on one second. 19 to hit. Which one?
The puppy. I don't know.
Puppy does not hit. These guys have strong ass armor. And it seems like the magic was almost deflected. They have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, but they have a natural armor of 20.
Thanks.
Anything else?
No.
All right. And this guy skitters and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna get right up in front of Barry shit and yeah, it's going to force beam Barry. And that's going to be
So
a dexterity save. 12. You take the full 28 points of damage, and Barry, you are you are pushed 10 feet, 5, 10 away, and then the creature is going to make 2 attacks on Elora as it rushes forward.
Fast fucker.
They are fast. 2 force legs. All right, 2 force legs on Elora. 1, 2. 14 and 13. Gosh.
Both miss.
Darn it. Those are shitty rolls. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nothing. Cool. Elora.
Sorry, I had a healed buried last night, so I just needed to fix him up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sidle on around this motherfucker and get some advantage. And I'm gonna do a couple things here, Jesse. You motherfucker. We're gonna go ahead and take our my dangerous strikes action, and basically I crit on a 19 or 20, so I will go ahead and take those attacks. I will also do, since I have advantage, I will do my Great Weapon Master and do -5 to hit for +10 to damage.
You got it. 21, 23 will hit.
Beautiful. Right. I'll do a level 2 smite on both of those. And
I really like the new 1 D&D rule where you can't do a smite twice in a row because the nuke of you is just insane.
34, 38, 60, or 59, 64, 75, 87, plus another 20 from Great Weapon Master, so 107.
Yeah, fucking nuke.
Yeah, that I don't think. Yeah, I definitely did not roll a 19 or 20 on those. Okay, that was a waste, but that's all right. That is my.
All right, Cinnamoira.
All right, I am going to go and help Sporelina.
Wait, I don't think I'm in the correct turn order.
Oh, where are you supposed to be?
He's
I'm at,
13,
yeah.
so he's before me.
Oh, did you? I think you may have just did it like late or something. All right, so Kaelor, it's you.
Okay. All right. Oh God. Fast scary thing. Fast scary thing. I hope this works. Okay. We're gonna go the old standby. Okay. We're gonna bring out old Brimstone. Kill him, boy. Kill him good. Come on. All right.
All right, where are you summoning him?
He is summoning right behind the scary metal snake fish thing.
Are you talking about the puppy or the? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, going to make your attack. What is it?
All right. He's gonna try to bite him, and then I am going to try to quickly cast disintegrate.
So
Might
20 barely hits, 12 points of damage. So let's do
Okay.
that. 12 points of damage, and then a strength save for falling prone. It does not fall prone, and then your disintegrate. Dexterity save.
It's got disadvantage.
17. That's gonna be a fail.
Okay.
It's actually a 19 or a 20, but it still fails. Okay. 70.
Whew. Thank you, +1. Okay. All right. So that's it.
All right, Cinnamoira.
All right. I am going to I'm gonna cast. Ooh. I'm gonna cast. Not at that level. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. And I need a cone save.
Thunder Wave is out of you, right?
Yes.
So self 15-foot cube, and I think that affects all creatures. So that would also get Sporelina and the puppy.
I thought it would be 15 across, so like 5, like. Oh, okay. Well, okay, if that's the case, instead of then can I do shatter directly on this guy then? Would that count? Because that's a 10-footer.
10 foot. Yeah, I think that still would work.
Okay. So
I believe he has disadvantage, but yeah.
Yep. And that's going to do the 25 points of damage. Beautiful.
Sweet.
Anything else?
And I can't just give out Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action anymore, right?
It's a reaction now.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to just keep it as normal, a bonus action, and just you can use your bonus action as that, then that's fine.
No, I just if that's what we want to go with, I will.
It's what you want to go with.
Well,
Yeah, you're the bard. You're the one that's affected by the rule. So
Yeah.
if you would like to use it as
I
5e
personally
rolls,
would.
then
Yeah, I would personally like to give Sporelina some Bardic Inspiration
I'll
as a bonus
take it.
action.
Sounds
Then
good.
that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Bury the bone golem.
Very gonna rip some legs off. These things are a little stronger than Barry, but he's gonna try and grapple this thing with his first.
23.
We'll do a second grapple attempt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing the wrong one. 25.
All right. Well, shit. He is just gonna try and punch it then. For fuck's sake. He got frustrated.
15 will miss. 21 will hit. 14 points of damage.
And that is, well, he'll try and bonus action. Excuse me. He'll try and bonus action gaze at this, but I'm assuming it's immune to paralyze.
They are immune to paralyze.
Yeah, then that's Barry's turn.
Sporelina. Sporelina.
Sorry, I pressed my keyboard instead of my cell phone because I forgot I was on my cell phone. Sporelina's gonna look at this thing in front of her, and she's kind of sad because she's like, well, "You're kind of cute. I don't want to really hurt you. I'm sure you're just doing your job, and you miss your dad. I can only imagine how stressful that would be. I'm gonna need the metal puppy to make a wisdom saving throw, please."
Natural fucking 20.
God damn it.
All right. He was probably immune to being charmed anyway.
They are.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Sporelina's gonna be
And that's
saddened. Yeah, she's gonna be saddened by this, and just kind of look at him with like sad mushroom eyes, and that's my turn.
All right. Sporelina, you can hear in front of you the whirling of its mechanical limbs and the steam hissing from its vents. Its glowing red eyes lock onto you as it is about to come forward with its metallic jaws snapping hungrily. As it closes in on you, it unleashes a barrage of razor-sharp blades and bolts of lightning from its body.
Hey, baby.
Each strike leaving a trail of sparks in the air. Its movements are lightning fast and calculated, striking with deadly precision. And it's going to 1, 2, 1, 2. Ube. 20 to hit, 27, 28, and 17.
Everything but the last one.
All right, so that is 13, 24, and 16.
I can think it's 37.
It does not get its stunning roar back. All right, and that is its turn. Bonus action, actually, I take that back. It is going to. Nope, it's not going to use it. All right, Kertz, your turn.
Okay. 15, 20. Oh, crap. Flip the switch on my rod to the flame tongue sword.
Will hit.
That will be my turn. It's 20 damage.
All right. Anything else?
No, I forgot to flip the switch on the rod last turn.
Elora.
She's coming.
Pinch it off.
So sorry. I didn't realize I was getting up so quickly. All right, we are gonna go ahead. Oh yeah.
Jesse, I'm not concentrating anymore, and so Boy Wonder can have his red dot off of him, and I can have my concentration dot off me.
Cool.
We're just
What
gonna.
were you gonna do? Charm person, which is concentration.
Charm monster, but yeah.
Charm monster. Got it. All right. Elora.
We'll do again -5 to hit for +10.
Got it. Ooh, I forgot about the -5. I wonder if any of those.
They were at
missed.
advantage. They would have still hit.
Okay, got it. Hit, miss.
No, it says advantage.
Their advantage. Hit.
All right. All right, 27, 33, 44, 51, 64, 74, plus 20, 94.
How do you want to kill it?
Uh, uh, cut off one of its legs. It tramples down to one side. I climb up its back, find an opening in the gears, and just shove this great sword down into it.
All right. As you do that, everyone within 15 feet, which is Kaelor, Elora, and Barry, make a dexterity saving throw. As you hear the whirling. Looking good, Elora. Not so good, Kaelor. Barry.
Good
He has a
try.
+5, doesn't he? Or is he?
He's outside.
Oh.
And so, Kaelor and Barry, you take 27 points of damage. Elora, you take half. As it explodes into many, many pieces, sending shrapnel into your skin, like in essence a grenade.
That
Right.
thing's gonna explode when you kill it. I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get Cinna in my my aura.
All right, Kaelor.
All right, sorry, Brimstone,
Sorry.
bite his ass.
Sorry, can I do one more thing? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I will cast bonus Knight's move and allow Sporelina to teleport up to 30 feet.
Oh. Where would you like to teleport, Sporelina?
Out of here. She's gonna go right there.
All right. You deal 9 points of damage, Kaelor, because you had advantage on it. So thank you for remembering
Thank you,
that.
Laura.
And they do not fall prone. Kaelor.
Okay, I am going to cast double metal embrittlement, and by that I mean, oh wait, no, I have to get closer to that. Nope. I'm gonna do the other kind of temperature embrittlement by making the metal softer, and by that I mean hotter, and we're just gonna double firebolt it.
All right. That's a miss. That's a hit. 25 points of damage. Beauteous. Also, Elora, I'm stupid and I forgot this. They have resistance to necrotic, which is what your smite is. But yeah, live and learn.
Back it
Cool.
up and done.
All right, Cinnamoira.
All right. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and creep to the farthest. Would this technically still count as being in the aura?
You're stretching. I'm gonna say no. Yep.
Yeah?
Now you are. I'll
Okay.
accept that.
Okay. I just want to make sure like we're a little more not together. I'm gonna do another shatter on this sucker.
All right, go ahead and do a shatter. Fail. 13 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That-
not great damage.
That is a very sad number. Jeez. Okay. Well, and then I guess I will be giving Kertz some bardic inspiration.
All right.
That was a sad round, folks.
And bury the bone golem.
All
I
right.
cannot hear you talking. Okay.
No, sorry, I was doing mental math. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to grapple this thing.
All right. 22,
Fuck me. I'm gonna keep grappling
23,
again.
14,
I just can't catch a break. I'm trying to get this guy out of range, but well,
25.
Barry did his best, guys. He was gonna try and move this thing out of range, but he'll take a couple steps back so he doesn't get blocked.
All right, Sporelina.
Okay, Sportina with a single tear running down her face. She says, I'm so sorry. Goodbye, metal puppy. Goodbye. And she is going to cast. You know what? I'm actually going to. I will action grow mushrooms on myself because I haven't had those yet, and then I will spend a second level spell slot and chuck a mushroom at him.
All right. Gotta beat a 20. All right.
Does
damage.
does a 34 beat a 20, Jesse?
I think it does.
Does that hit?
20 points of damage. How would you like to do it?
She's crying, but when it's odd because when Sporelina cries, because of her spongy skin, it absorbs right back into it. So like the tears never actually completely roll off of her. But it's force damage, so it just basically helps accelerate his death process.
All right. Barry does not need to make a dex save.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Only the puppy, Elora, Cinna, and Kertz.
I mean, the puppy's gone once it's
Target is
gone.
dead, so.
Yeah.
So, Elora, you take half damage again. Cinna, you take half damage, and Kertz, you take full damage. Woo!
Too happy about this, Jess.
I know it's fun.
So that would be what?
13.
13? Okay.
Yep, 13. And with that, you guys see whatever this creature was or is now very much explodified and gone. And all that is left to look at is indeed the whatever
Hole
is
under the
underneath the sink. Which again, if you see a hole, you should be seeing the staircase, but you're not.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Sporelina's gonna stick her very long necked head down into the hole.
Dark, it's dank, it's stinky.
Just like home.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I was
but
gonna say,
it's
wow,
big enough.
Kaelor is right there. There's no need to be this rude.
But it's big enough for you to like walk around in the refuse.
Is there anything? Does it look like it's like a secret tunnel kind of thing, or is it just a secret space?
Yeah, there's tunnels going left and right. It's dark beyond your vision.
Okay.
I say we send the inspector in.
Very
Sporelina
interesting.
kind of calls out and says, "I think there's space for all of us down here, and there's a ton of tunnels."
Is there any indication of traffic leading one way or the other more than the other?
Survival?
Yeah,
Nature?
I'd allow it.
It's literally
It'd be-
tracking. So
It would be survival or perception. I would allow survival, yeah.
they're both.
Grab
the
that
same.
guy.
Oh wait, I have inspiration. Which
baby.
is-
Oh!
Okay, great.
Oh,
Guidance.
wow.
Sporelina's gonna go and jump off of the bridge right now.
Well, with
How
your
did-
rolls, you'd probably just end up watching it.
How does
Okay.
Kertz give her guidance?
He waves.
Sporelina, you're
And-
looking in the wrong place.
He uses magic, Jesse.
Yeah. The
Roll a d4. You gotta get a 2 or higher.
50-50 shot.
Hey.
Yes.
You notice, barely, you have no idea what kind of tracks they are, but you do notice that there are scuff marks, and they seem to be going in the left direction.
I think I found a trail, guys. which is surprising because I was really feeling like I couldn't even see it all down here, to be honest. And I normally like to sniff the ground, as you guys know, but it's like swampy sewer water, and I don't want my nose in that.
Fair enough.
That's obviously why she rolled bad, because she can't do her nose to the ground.
Well, I definitely want to join you. Will you have me?
Sure, just tell
You
us
do-
who hired you.
Oh, stop being a jerk. Come on, small friend. I'm sorry, not small friend. You are a large friend. What did I say I was going to call him?
The guppy.
The
The
gup.
Gubs.
The
Yeah,
Gabs.
yeah, come on,
The
Gubs.
Gubs.
Come on, Gubs.
I will light up my lantern as we go.
I'm getting too old for this stuff. As
Join the
he
club.
walks next to Kaelor, and
You couldn't be a year over 200.
and he just kind of follows Kaelor, sticks with Kaelor. Kaelor, you have the +1. But otherwise, you guys jump down into this really disgusting smelling tunnel. You're maybe about ankle deep in sewage water.
Blech.
It's mostly like pee and maybe a little bit of poop here and there, but it's also like water, like salt water, just moving toward the.
It kind of smells great down here. I don't know why you guys are complaining. It kind of smells like Kaelor.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
Oh.
Do you have a thing for Kaelor?
Oh, no. Just like pungent smells are kind of like a mushroom thing.
All the funglets love me.
Yeah, it's because Kaelor smells like death.
He's like
And
knee deep in
mush-
thung.
Mushrooms love death. Would you like a lift? I'm gonna pick up God, Gups. I'm gonna pick up Gups because I feel like 2 feet for him and 2 feet for us, and for me, are two very different things.
No, that's you're totally fine. As he casts fly on himself.
I was gonna say he's like nip deep in sewage water.
Yeah, what do you mean? Are you sure?
No, yeah, he doesn't actually go into the sewage. He casts fly on himself and then dips down, but he's like a couple inches above the sewage water so that he doesn't have to
Sweet.
touch it.
Sporelina will just crawl on the ceiling like Spiderlina. Spiderlina.
And with that, you guys continue going down the tunnel of refuse to find just what this trail could lead and what clues you could find of old Harper Van Horn. And that is where we will wrap up for tonight.
Huzzah!
And the
And
peasants
Jeremy's food timer
rejoice.
just went off.
Yeah.
Okay, Google,
I mean,
thank you.
as soon as I heard it, I just figured that was the best time to stop. But yeah, that was that.
Okay, 6. Does this mean I get to make a sewer map?
I was planning on making it, but I'll consult you. I'll consult you. We'll see.
I mean, it's probably better that I don't make it because then I know where to go.
Yeah, true.
It would just mean that Sporelina can't take the lead, which would suck because I think I have the highest survival out of all of us. So
Yeah, there's gonna be some fuckery going on. All right, so thank you all
Joy.
very much. Anyone who is listening, we appreciate you and your patience. If you want to talk with us on Discord, please come and see us on Discord. We would love to talk with you, and you can make fun of us in real time. But yeah, anything else from anyone else?
Thanks for watching.
Don't play in sewers.
Yeah, no, definitely do not, unless you're
how
immune
you-
to disease.
That's absolutely how you get pink eye.
Ew.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
Night.